That's right. I thought I recognize you from somewhere. That's not a good answer here. My name is Alexander Wörz. I'm the CEO of Mr D. It's important to understand how a food delivery marketplace works because it's a three-sided marketplace. You've got consumers, you've got restaurants, and then you've of course got drivers. Now, how this works, in order to be attractive to consumers, you need the right partners on the platform. So you need the right restaurants. That was the initial biggest challenge, to make sure that we could sign up all the big national brands onto Mr D, but that's where the drivers and TFS ultimately came in, because we could convince our potential partners that we can provide great service through the drivers to them, and with that in mind, we managed to provide the right restaurant supply to our customers. That ultimately started feeding the growth flywheel. So the more partners we got onto the platform, the more partners we could convince that we can provide great service to consumers, the more demand came from customers, and that kept on feeding the flywheel for initial growth. So given the scale of the operation, don't have a problem bringing in additional services because A, there's sufficient driver supply to, let's call it, swallow up or compensate for that demand. Additionally, we all know that food delivery is highly cycle or peak driven. So we've got a peak during lunch times, it then starts dropping in the afternoons before you've got the biggest peak in the evening. And any category on the platform that goes against that peak ultimately makes delivering easier. TFS has been instrumental in facilitating that. But then also importantly, while many of the players have been able to offer on-demand delivery in the dense urban centers, through TFS's network of delivery outlets, we've been very successful in scaling not only in those primary towns, but also in outlying suburbs, in smaller towns, secondary, tertiary, and so on cities, where we've really benefited from that TFS could bring us. So in other words, logistics efficiencies at a good cost. So operating hours have become a big thing. So we're now operating from 7 o'clock in the morning, and we've expanded our delivery right up until midnight. A lot of time goes into planning. So, over the years, our forecasting together with the TFS team has become a lot more sophisticated. That can only be solved through data, through proper planning, and making sure that there's flexibility and stretch in the network to enable that. Because, as you can imagine, the apps more or less are infinitely scalable by now through cloud infrastructure. Reliability ultimately is about being able to provide the service to the customer when they want it. Biggest constraint with that is having enough drivers in the network and being able to scale that. And that's where TFS over the years has certainly helped us scale, because in most cases they are able to provide the drivers as and when needed. Drivers are really the only human interaction that our brand has got with consumers. So for us, it is hugely important that we've got motivated, dedicated, and drivers that truly represent the Mr D brand. And the feeling that we want to come across, I don't know if you've heard the woohoo as the driver arrives on the app, that's the feeling we want to ensure that the driver ultimately can convey to the customer. We're only going to get that right if you've got drivers that are proud of what they're doing. TFS is an integrated partner into the Mr D business. So we don't operate in silos or in isolation. We operate together, because only if the driver supply really serves the platform can we get the best outcome for the customers.